Barbershop conversation, guys. I want to talk about the NBA. And I didn't know, I forgot today was Thursday, and I realized NBA came on, right? And I'm watching NBA. I'm like, man, can we just get the NBA games over with? I just want to hear Chuck, Kenny, and Shaq, which is arguably one of the best commentary TV shows we have on, non-scripted shows. I don't care any genre. They're some of the best personalities ever. Like them, love them, hate them. But I just want to talk about, I saw Towns' video and he was praising the Celtics. You guys can fall in love with the storylines from Lonzo Ball to Kyrie versus LeBron. Will Oklahoma City jail? What's some more storylines? Gordon Hayward's injury, how that may impact Boston. And so many other storylines, maybe some regional storylines that I'm unaware of. But at the end of the day, NBA is a three-team race. Oklahoma City, Golden State, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you want to fall in love with Boston, go right ahead and say they're well coached. They're this, they're that. They're absolutely well coached. They absolutely could possibly have the MVP in Kyrie Irving, which I predicted at the beginning of the year with my friends. I says Kyrie has the best chance to win MVP because of the sympathy vote, in addition to his talent, in addition to his greatness. But there's a sympathy vote that goes out to the player that leaves a LeBron James, because, LeBron James will forever be public enemy number one. When God gives you everything, in terms of basketball, the only thing people can do is talk about, be creative in their negativity. But at the end of the day, I don't care what the storylines are. I don't care who your favorite team is. It's a three-team race, and the NBA is trying not to let you believe that Golden State could go I don't know how many games they've lost. They can win the next 50 in a row. It doesn't matter. You still got to go through Cleveland. And it doesn't matter if you have home court advantage on Cleveland, as we saw last year. It simply doesn't matter. They will be in the NBA Finals. Steph Curry's creative, suggestive remarks was pretty clever. He says, I heard it's great weather here in June, which implies that he highly anticipates and expects the Golden State Warriors to get to the NBA Finals. But I tell you one thing, I do not want to play Oklahoma City in the 7-game series. See, you guys got to fully understand, everything gets compressed in the playoffs. I'm fortunate enough where I've played in the playoffs in college, and so I have a great I should say great, but I have an above average understanding of playoff basketball, playoff football, and I never played in a series. I've played in a series in the men's adult basketball league, and I don't care what level you at, the style is the same. And what I mean by that, the pressure, fear of making a mistake, hard to score in the last 4 minutes. You play like your life is on the line. You are your brother's keeper. You become unisex. You know what I mean? The pressure is thick. You could, like how they say, you can cut it with a knife. All that is true. So I understand the realities of an Oklahoma City in a 7-game series. I understand. I have a great grasp, I should say, of trying to beat LeBron James in 7 games, trying to beat Steph Curry and his Fab Three. Steph Curry, the 4 horsemen they got over there. It's challenging, and good luck trying to beat Oklahoma City in a 7-game series. I mean, when they're led by, oh my God, there's not enough superlatives or adjectives I can use to describe a Russell Westbrook. And I haven't even seen him play yet this year. I've only seen him in highlights. But just the Russell Westbrook that I knew and grew up around, I've known Russell for quite some time. As I tell you guys, we have the same stylist, and I spend time with him in the summertime. Maybe we go to lunch maybe anywhere between 2 and 5 times in the summertime, and it's simply by accident. I don't call him, and he's simply there, and I go see my stylist, and he's sitting there, and we go have lunch, and that happens every summer. Me, him, or his agent, and so I spent some time with Russell, and the kid is special, man. The kid is just simply special. He's a physical specimen, and good luck trying to beat him when he has horses to run with him. So it's a 3-team race. I don't care what anyone say. Get excited. Yeah. But if you believe, put it in the comment section. Town, if you believe Boston, I don't think you believe Boston can beat Cleveland. You guys are falling into the hype because they're a 500 team right now, I believe, somewhere in there. They're not beating. They're not beating them. So anyways, man, enjoy them. I'm not going to be Debbie Downer, but as you know, most of my videos, I'm exceptionally pragmatic and logical. And it's a 3-team race. That's all it is. Enjoy the NBA season because we're not watching the NFL. Many of us I haven't cut the NFL on in my house since week 3. Week 3, I believe. It's been about week 3. Remember, I was 50-50, but in my house, I'm not going to say I haven't seen it because I've spent time at friends' house, but you know, I can't control their TV. So, but in my house, NFL TV has yet to come on since week 3. So, and this is a guy who loved the NFL, who now had 2 teams literally in his backyard. Tickets are really affordable, and NFL lost a guy that would have paid to go to a game, paid to go watch my friends eat their hot wings and hang out, talk shit, you know what I mean, at Buffalo Wild Wings, wherever the case may be, big wings out here in LA. But, you know, I haven't done that yet this year, you know, for the most part. I've spent time with my friends, but they know how I feel about the NFL. So anyways, man, NBA is a 3-team race. Cleveland is coming out of the East. And I'm not sure if you guys have really taken a good look at LeBron James this year. I'm not sure if he's in the best shape of his life. He's either in the best shape of his life or the second best shape in his life, if that makes sense. What I see is a man that wants to win a championship this year. And if he wins a championship this year, he'll be able to do whatever he wants. And I think he fully understands that. I'm speaking of free agency. They will give him some leniency if he gives Cleveland another championship. And he says he wants to raise his kids in LA. You know, no seasons. I mean, if he speaks like that, people will understand. You know, there's no seasons here in LA. There's more opportunity for his children. To grow as a basketball player, I would say is greater because we play basketball here 365 days a year outside. You understand what I'm saying? So, but I mean, he wouldn't have a problem to access to gyms, unlike a person like me that grew up here in LA who had to play outside because I didn't have access to indoor gyms at my luxury. You know, the community center closed at 6, 7, 8 o'clock, and there's always another program in there. So we either had one basket, a half a court, or we had to go outside. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, feel free to subscribe. And if you disagree that it's more than a 3-team race, let's talk. Maybe I'll do a response video to your comments. Anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you soon. Peace.